I mean, looks like you have some roots in Pipa.
Oh,
What happened?
is this cachaça? Huh? I first came to Brazil in 2021 and didn't really have any expectations, didn't know much about Brazil at all. And when I came here, I just fell in love with the country pretty fast.
Why not Mexico? Why not Costa Rica?
I've been to both those places, but there's something special about Brazil. I think in Brazil, I think people are the best at enjoying life. E acho que meu favorito coisa de Pipa é da comunidade, porque é muito pequena, você vê o mesmo pessoas quando você sair. Sempre tem algo para fazer. We're on a show called America's Got Talent, which is this talent show in the USA, and through that, we got an opportunity to partner. They were making a show with America's Got Talent and Cirque du Soleil.
Antes de começarmos o conteúdo do nosso episódio, eu quero te passar um recado bem rápido, beleza? Se você tá aqui é porque você gosta de viajar, de conhecer novas pessoas, de explorar novas possibilidades. E a viagem, você sabe que vai te proporcionar tudo isso, uma boa viagem ou várias boas viagens. Eu quero compartilhar com você a forma que eu usei para viajar dezenas de países, economizando até 90% da hospedagem no Brasil e no mundo. E aí eu criei o Beach Nomads Hospedagens. E o que é o Beach Nomads Hospedagens? É um treinamento exclusivo onde eu ensino passo a passo, são 7 estratégias para você economizar de 10% até 90% da sua hospedagem no Brasil e no mundo. Então, para saber mais sobre como funciona o Beach Nomads Hospedagens, clique no link que está aparecendo aqui embaixo do primeiro comentário desse podcast ou o primeiro link da descrição. So, our second English episode. Here I am with Sam Kaufman. Man, welcome to come here to agree to come and talk about your story. Like, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Let me tell to the people why I invite you to come here, because like I saw on Instagram in the first Hannah came here to tell her story, and then I saw you a comedian. You work with comedian, you are clown, something like this. I saw something on your Instagram. I thought with myself, so that's so crazy. Why someone from US, a crowd, would come to Pipa? Why would he survive here? This question came to my mind. So I decided, let me ask him to come and tell me a little bit more his story. You're gonna be very nice.
So I think there might have been a communication issue because I thought I was coming here to teach you Portuguese.
Ah, all right.
So now you're telling me your Portuguese is okay and you want me to talk about something else? Because I came here with a whole lesson plan to teach you, the difference between different grammar in Portuguese, and now you want a different angle. Okay. I mean, we can go that angle, but you think your Portuguese is okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Question was why did I come to Pipa? Or?
Yeah. Just so crazy. You came from. Tell me in the beginning where you come from. Tell me a little bit more about your story.
Yeah, so I'm originally from the United States. I grew up in a state called Colorado.
Yeah.
In the capital there, Denver. That's where it's the state with the best mountains, and
That's so cool.
people are very outdoorsy, and it's got all 4 seasons. I like to tell people it can get very cold there. We have snow, and I'm now in Pipa, so I've gradually, through my life gone to warmer and warmer places. And yeah, now Pipa is my base, what I'm calling home. And I just love it here. It's very different than what I'm used to back in the States, but as soon as I got here, I kind of just fell in love with the place.
Yeah. I told it before, like in Hannah episode, like I said, like the variety is the spice of life. It's
Mhm.
like a very popular phrase.
Mhm.
So you came from somewhere so cold,
Mhm.
in the mountains, and
Uh-huh.
you come here to the beach, to the white sand, or this kind of stuff. I think it's like, is it a dream for someone who is from there to live in a place like this?
Um, is it a dream? I don't know if it's a dream. I think many people there love the mountains. I like the mountains too, but I'm definitely more of a warm weather person. Um, and yeah, no, I think when I just came to Brazil originally, I just fell in love with it. I first came to Brazil in 2021.
Yeah.
Um, and didn't really have any expectations, didn't know much about Brazil at all. And when I came here, I just yeah, fell in love with the country pretty fast. It had this feeling that, I hadn't had in other countries. And I once I left, I kept thinking about Brazil and wanted to come back, and I kept coming back to Brazil. And then a little over a year ago, decided if I'm always thinking about Brazil, if I love Brazil, why not move to Brazil? That's where I feel the most alive. So I did that.
It's
Now I'm
crazy,
here.
man. Why not Mexico? Why not Costa Rica or somewhere like Brazil in the south?
I've been to both those places, but there's something special about Brazil. And for me, I think it's the people and the culture.
Oh, that's so nice.
I think in Brazil, people are, it sounds very cliche, but I think people are the best at enjoying life. I think many times in other countries and many times in the States, people can get very focused on winning and getting ahead and work, and you have your focus here, but you don't always take time to enjoy some of the smaller things in life. And I think Brazil and Brazilians, out of any culture and people that I've met, are the best at that. They take time to be with friends and family, to have a drink together, to be singing and dancing, even if you can't sing or dance at all. It's encouraged. And there's just this, you really make time for the people and to enjoy your surroundings and nature. And it was something that I just really drew me to Brazil and wanted to just keep learning more and come back.
Cool, cool. Yeah, it's nice your point of view, like your perception. Because, for example, I thought, for example, people from California and US have the same mindset or something like this, or people from Florida or place where you have more sun and more beach or something like this. Uh, what do you think about this? Like, is Brazilian in special, or you see much more different mindsets for about people?
You're saying, is there differences in like somebody from California versus somebody from Colorado?
Yeah, yeah. Because, for example, here in Brazil, you have
Hmm.
people from São Paulo and people from Rio de Janeiro, for example.
Absolutely.
Like, they have totally different mindset.
So great question, and this is something I was actually discussing recently with some friends. Is in the U.S. There's definitely differences between some of the states. Um, you'll have little differences in culture, little differences in mindset, and a little sometimes you'll have a little bit difference in their accents. Um, what I find so interesting though is Brazil, you guys have the same thing, but it's like on steroids. You guys have these very big differences. Like somebody from Minas Gerais is going to be very different than somebody from Sao Paulo. And the accent's going to be much more different. And there seems to be much more of a divide, not divide, but just differences from region to region in Brazil, which I find fascinating just because it's fun to see, how different people act in every region.
That's so interesting. Yeah, it's nice. Nice to see how people think about us. Like people from somewhere else. But because you guys from US, you don't talk that much about Brazil in school, something like this. What you knew about Brazil before come here for the first time?
Um, yeah, that is very true. Unfortunately, we don't learn much about Brazil. What did I know about Brazil before coming here? I knew about Carnival. Um, I knew about acai. Uh,
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. Although we hear more about Amazon, the delivery service in the U.S. Versus the Amazon rainforest
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But yeah, we unfortunately, yeah, not that much.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's common of many people from the United States.
Yeah, yeah. One thing about this is because people in Brazil, they say in US, you learn at school, Amazon in Brazil is part of US territory. Is that true? Have you heard this before, like in
I,
school?
I I've
It's
I've
crazy.
never I've never heard of that.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, right?
Is
But
that
it's
that's
not.
not true, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe that as well.
So I have no, I've never heard of that. So
Yeah, yeah. So you grew up in Denver, and then you have been in college. What did you learn during this?
yeah, so I went to school in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
And there I studied business, did business, marketing, and also some stuff with film. And was there for 4 years, and afterwards decided, you know, I like the entertainment industry, want to do something creative. I did have a little bit of interest in comedy at the time and thought that film and television on the writing side would be fun. So I decided to go to California
cool.
and go to Los Angeles specifically. And that's, in the US, that's where the hub of the entertainment industry is. In Brazil, it's the entertainment industry is Sao Paulo and Rio, right?
Yeah, mostly in Rio de Janeiro.
And
Most of guys who work with this is São Paulo Rio. Yeah, yeah, would be this. Yeah, not that much here, but you have a lot of culture. For example, have you been in Recife, right? Like,
yeah, yeah,
have
mm-hmm,
some bands, groups, or something like
mm-hmm.
this, and theater, or all that stuff. But mostly come from, for sure, from Rio de Janeiro, especially.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
it's the Mecca or something like this in Brazil. So, where in Brazil have you been? Like,
I've been lucky enough. I've traveled to a lot of Brazil at this
cool.
point. So this year, I'm staying more in. I'm not traveling as much, and the goal is to learn Portuguese,
Cool.
which I'm doing, but it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's a long
Say
process.
something in português.
Estou aprendendo português agora. Se você quer fazer o resto de podcast na português agora. Acho que talvez é mais chato para sua ouvintes, mas esse é boa praticar para mim.
Mas tá falando muito bem, tá
Obrigado.
falando muito
Obrigado.
bem.
Ok,
Because-
próxima pergunta em português. Vamos,
Okay,
vamos.
okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No. Vamos em português.
Beleza,
No,
beleza,
let's do it. No,
beleza,
let's do
beleza.
it.
Por que Pipa? Por que você escolheu Pipa? Por que escolheu vir pra Pipa? O que Pipa te encantou tanto?
Olha, cara. Quando eu primeiro vim para Pipa, foi, acho que em 2021 e não sei exatamente o que aconteceu, mas quando eu cheguei aqui, tem diferente energia. Em algumas horas eu já tenho amigos, eu vi incrível natureza e foi eu não posso descrever, mas tem algum especial aqui. Acho que sempre é engraçado quando pessoas vêm aqui falo que eu só ficar aqui uma semana. E nunca é uma semana. Pessoas vêm e continuar para vir aqui, porque tem algum de Pipa que é maravilhoso.
Que massa, que massa. Tem algum, sei lá, algum aspecto assim, não sei, a noite, culinária, esporte, o que mais te encantou assim? Além da natureza, porque a natureza é o que nós vivemos, né? É o nosso dia a dia, a nossa rotina que é rodeada da natureza.
Ok, eu gosto.
Mas o que mais te apaixonou assim, tipo,
Na Pipa.
é,
Na Pipa, eu amo que tem muita natureza, então eu gosto de caminhar em
hike,
sim, exatamente,
caminhar,
fazer trilhas, mas não tem muito trilhas aqui,
Muitas trilhas legais.
mas tem caminhar na praia e eu muito gosto de beach tennis. Eu começar de jogar beach tennis aqui. Agora eu sou obsesso. Eu quase jogar uh, todo dia.
Que legal.
Eu surfei, mas esses dias eu surfei menos porque eu joguei muito beach tennis. E você tem muitas outras coisas. Eu estou começando de aprender altinha e às vezes eu vou para Tibau por basquete e tem muito oportunidades. Tudo pessoas aqui é muito ativo e eu gosto porque tem na Pipa tem um é cidade muito pequena, mas tem boa restaurantes, tem boa nocturna vida e acho que meu favorito coisa de Pipa é da comunidade, porque é muito pequena, você vê o mesmo pessoas quando você sair. Então, quando você sair, você sempre tem algo para fazer. Você vê seu amigo e você vai com ele e depois você encontra algo novo e você nunca sei o que aconteceu em Pipa. Entende?
Entendo totalmente,
É,
totalmente.
é bom.
Que massa aí.
Hum,
Tá indo muito bem, tá indo muito bem. É, legal, legal, show de bola, velho. Porra, é bom ouvir esse tipo de percepção,
é.
né? Essa percepção sobre a Pipa, essa percepção sobre o estilo de vida daqui e o porquê encanta muito. Mas tu tinha alguma coisa parecida com o que tu vive aqui em Denver, por exemplo?
Hum, ah,
Elementos familiares.
não muito. Na verdade, é muito diferente de Denver. Eu muito gosto de Denver. Denver é muito bom. Mas é completamente diferente. É cidade grande, muito, tem muito altitude, alto,
Ah,
é muito alto. Sim, sim. É, ambos, ambos cidades têm ar, têm pessoas, têm comida, mas
tem água.
tem água, sim, exatamente. Mas não tem muito parecidos.
Aham. Mas eu falo assim da comunidade, dos amigos, da galera, dos hábitos, por exemplo. A galera lá gosta de
Hum,
fazer esporte.
pessoas de Denver muito gostam de ar livre
Aham.
e ficar esportes na ar livre. E acho que esse é parecido de Pipa, porque tudo pessoa que é sempre fora e faz alguns esportes ou
Algum esporte.
algum,
Nem que seja
sim.
um, pelo menos, faz alguma coisa, né?
Exatamente.
Faz alguma coisa, faz alguma coisa. Aí tu tava falando sobre que tu se mudou para Los Angeles,
Aham.
e aí começou a trabalhar na indústria do entretenimento,
É.
né? E aí tu. Como foi que tu entrou nessa parada de comédia? Como foi que tu virou comediante? Como
Uh,
foi isso? Como isso aconteceu?
uh, esse vai ser muito difícil em português, mas
Ok,
eu vou
you can say
começar.
English if you want to.
Um, Quando eu trabalhei um pouco em entertainment, mas depois de alguns anos eu fui cansado esse quando eu quero ser um escritor.
Aham,
Um,
right, sir.
mas depois desse eu começar com uh, digital marketing.
Ok.
Mas foi alguns anos, foi alguns anos atrás que uh, eu sempre I'm going to English. um, I've always liked comedy, and in years beforehand, I was in I did a show with a group of friends in high school where we're spitting water, and we posted this video online, and years later it becomes famous, or it gets a lot of buzz, and we weren't performing at all. But through this, we had different TV shows and things ask us to be on their show, and it started to become more and more a thing. And we considered this all in the clown world, not your clown with red nose juggling,
Yeah, yeah.
but kind of the umbrella of comedy. And through that, I kind of got reintroduced back into comedy and performance, and I really had no background in this.
That's so
And
cool.
yeah, started performing, learning how to clown and act and things. Um, and yeah, it was a crazy opportunity that we got to perform all around the world, and yeah, even many places. So it was a very cool opportunity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But is everything happened because you guys put some videos online or something like this? What was the platform at that point? Like
That
YouTube
it
or
was it got very big on Reddit.
Reddit?
One of
Reddit.
the
Yeah, I never
friends
use
was
it.
I didn't know. Yeah, he told me it was getting big, and I'm like, what is Reddit at the time? I'd
I
never
have
heard of
no
it.
idea.
So
I know where is Reddit, but Reddit,
it's
I know I heard about, but like it's not so popular
yeah.
here anyhow.
But yeah, this friend who was also in the group, he's very into Reddit,
Yeah.
and that's where it first blew up,
Cool.
and yeah, so and just kind of from there it kept snowballing, becoming more and more.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then you told me something like you have lived in Vegas.
Scene, uh, for this, so we ended up creating a show and things, and doing more stuff with we were on a show called America's Got Talent, which is this talent show in the USA. And through that, we got an opportunity to partner. They were making a show with America's Got Talent and Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
um,
sexually.
it's yeah, big
Oh, yeah.
circus
Yeah, I
company
know, I
that
know.
does
Comes from
shows.
Montreal, right? Like
Exactly.
it
Yeah,
was born
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I've been there. It was born like in a squad or
yeah.
something. I don't remember the name of the squad, but a
Uh,
Jean Jacques what?
the
Jean Jacques Cartier or something like this. The
oh, the
name of
name.
the founder.
Got
You
got
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might know more than me about the history.
No, yeah, because they have like the museum or something like this. It's like a squad there in Montreal. I spent like 6 months there in
uh,
2018.
oh, nice. How'd you
Yeah,
like it?
yeah, I love Montreal. It's
Yeah.
so nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. It's nice. The culture there, the environment. It's nice. It's cold, but
so
it was like between springs and summer. So
nice. Oh, so you had perfect weather.
yeah, yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. So Vegas, you became comedian or something, and then when do you start to traveling like abroad? Like
I first was in Brazil during the second half, kind of the pandemic,
uh,
actually. Um,
yeah, but before that, have you been somewhere, some other
I,
countries?
I,
Like
I, yes, I was
how you live
traveling
here?
a good amount actually because of the group. We were traveling and
Oh,
performing
oh,
on different shows.
oh, cool.
So it was very fun. I was traveling with, my best friends, and we'd get to go to new countries, and
Yeah, like
then
rock stars or something like that.
so I don't know if we're rock stars, but
But it's famous group, right?
so it's the yeah, it was a very cool experience. So yeah, and we got to see many neat countries and experience many new cultures, but Brazil's the best.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But I
so
mean, looks like you have some roots in Pipa. What happened?
is this cachaça? Huh?
No. Agu-
Are you trying to get me? Você quer me bebedo? Hã?
No,
Esse,
no, no, no.
é, qual tipo de cachaça é esse? É muito forte, é muito forte. Huh. Ah, esse é, ok.
É Pitu, é boa. É
Eu
boa,
amo
é
Pitu.
boa.
Acho que é muito forte, mas vou ser diferente tipo de entrevista depois desse. Oh. Ok. Boa.
Let's go forward.
Esse foi muito cachaça. Esse é seu plano, é para conseguir a cachaça para sua convidados? Convidados. E depois tem diferente tipo de entrevista.
Assim, aqui no Brasil se chama Boa Noite Cinderela, né?
Eu sou Cinderela agora e boa noite.
Não, nice
Você vai beber sua? Ou eu bebo sozinho?
Sozinho.
Sozinho? Acho que host precisa
Ok.
beber um pouco também.
Bota um pouco pra mim aí, Will. Will.
Você tem mais cachaça? Sim, se você tem mais. Mas esse tempo talvez alguma limão e gelo e caipirinha.
Caipirinha é melhor. Põe uma caipirinha aí.
Ele quer também. Esse é a
caipirinha
nova
pra gente.
vibe desse podcast. Caipirinhas por tudo, guess.
He's nice. He's a little bit shy, but he's amazing guy.
Sem problema.
Give us some caipirinha, so he's the best guy.
Caipirinha. I didn't bring my caipirinhas.
Yeah, why not?
I originally came to the podcast because I thought I was going to be teaching you Portuguese, like I mentioned, but then you tell me I need to talk about my life story, which I wasn't expecting, and then you sneak a little bit of cachaça in my drink. I don't know what other surprises you got. I'm excited to see what else happens.
Brazil, it's a little box, like it's Brazil, Pipa, a box of surprise or something.
So we'll see. What happens next?
Let's see.
What is your thought on what's your favorite cachaça?
I don't drink cachaça that much. I would prefer some beer, but caipirinha with some friends, it's nice choice.
If you don't drink cachaça that much, how come you filled up our glasses with cachaça?
Yeah,
I think you just. Você é uma pessoa. Eu não bebo cachaça, mas quando ninguém me ver, você é. Saúde. Em Brasil, saúde. Pitu, hein? Pitu. Pitu é melhor cachaça de Nordeste.
Interrompendo aqui o nosso podcast, o nosso conteúdo, para te passar um recado rápido. Se você tá vindo pra Praia da Pipa, se você quer aproveitar essa natureza fantástica e o que a nossa comunidade Beach Nomads tem para oferecer, você tem que conhecer o Sublime Village. O Sublime Village ele foi construído, inaugurado, fundado por mim, eu que sou o host desse podcast, eu também sou o seu host lá no Sublime Village. Eu deixei o link aqui embaixo para você entrar em contato direto com o nosso setor de reservas, para você conhecer a Praia da Pipa e você aproveitar o melhor, o que nós temos a oferecer. Did you try to do something like this here in Pipa, or some show, some like stand up or something?
Não acho que meu português é o suficiente para fazer stand-up. Mas talvez eu possa, mas acho que não é suficiente para pessoas para rir. To laugh.
Because sometimes it's hard because of the communication, right? Like,
sim.
If you tell some joke in Portuguese or something, it's kind of...
Exatamente. Yeah. Último dia, eu tentei para falar piada em português. Eu não entendi, mas meus amigos gostam, não... Você já ouviu piada de gatos?
Não. Conta essa história. Conta essa piada de gato.
Porque gatos não pia, gatos mia. Entende?
Porque gatos não piam, eles miam. Por quê? Entendo.
Eu não entendi.
Você não entendeu?
Eu não entendi.
Tá.
Você entende?
Sim.
Você pode explicar para mim?
Why the cats, they say something like meow, not pew, 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 pew. Why?
Because that's the sound that cats make. They make meow.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's what they do.
So what's the joke?
I can't understand the joke.
You don't understand the joke
Yeah,
either.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, see, but I tell this joke and people usually seem to get it. I still don't really get it. So maybe for the listeners out there, if you understand this joke, let us know why it's funny, because I think we're both lost. See,
Yeah.
I think this would be if I were to do stand-up comedy in Brazil, what it would be like. Although I feel like maybe if I was just to like try to order something at a restaurant on stage, I think I'd be making so many mistakes that maybe it would be funny for
Yeah,
Brazilians
yeah,
to
I don't
watch.
know. I don't know. You have to think about it, or if you want to think about it. But because there are some guys from, there is a Russian girl, some famous stand-up guys from German.
Hmm.
I don't know if you know about the German girl. I actually don't know what's the name is, but there are a girl from French, a guy from French.
Uh-huh.
I know a Russian girl and a guy from, maybe one guy from US, so
Okay.
from German.
Uh-huh.
They are stand up comedy here. They
Okay.
do it in Brazil. They are
Uh-huh.
very successful. Like, I don't know what they do and why, but
Uh-huh.
I heard about something.
Huh. No,
But
ouvi. Let
but
me.
to us it is like, I think it's nice because, for example, like if you teach Brazilians English for Brazilians, you have more value, because it's something different. You are native speaker, of course, or something. If you have like, it, maybe people think it's cute or something. Like, a gringo trying to have some jokes in Portuguese or something.
So yeah, that's always the vibe you want. You go on stage and people are like, "Oh, he's cute."
Yeah. But have you done some solo in US or somewhere?
I've done a little bit of things here in Pipa. Actually, there's a circus community, so
Uh-huh.
I've done a little bit.
Circle?
Sim,
Circle, you mean like the app Circle?
no, a circus,
Some guys.
comunidade de circo aqui.
Ah,
E
ah,
eu,
ah,
eu, uh,
Circle, all
eu,
right, yeah.
eu, eu performo pouco com eles. Eu faço pouco na Rio quando foi lá e
How was
um,
it?
foi bom. Eu estou tentando diferentes coisas. Eu tenho personagem de gringo muito estúpido. É fácil porque é eu mesmo. E eu fazer algo novo. E outro dia
Mas pra você que tá bebendo um monte de caipirinha, parece que você tá bem tranquilo. Você não tá nada estúpido. Você não fez nada estúpido até agora.
é, é,
Porque tava ruim, né? O pitu, que, porra, um copo desse cheio de pitu é
é.
foda, né?
Agora eu falo fluente, porque depois a cachaça, eu
Gets
sou,
easy.
sim, agora eu falo muito.
That's so
Um,
cool, man.
mas outro dia foi pequena aula, mas eu ensinar uma aula de palhaços por crianças
Oh.
aqui em Pipa. E foi legal, porque crianças ainda têm uma liberdade, não têm vergonha, e foi divertido.
Interessante, velho,
Hum,
interessante.
so.
E o que mais legal, assim, tem aqui pra fazer em Pipa, assim, que tu pensa em fazer pro futuro? Não sei, tu pensa até que ponto criar raiz aqui em Pipa?
Meu plano aqui.
É,
Não sei exatamente.
eu tô de boa.
Eu, meu primeiro meta esses dias é para tornar fluente com português.
Aham.
Ah, eu posso falar mais ou menos, mas é muito difícil quando eu preciso ouvir para brasileiros, especialmente quando brasileiros no grupo, eu não entendi nada. Se pessoas falam para mim como criança, eu entendi mais ou menos. Mas esse é meu primeira meta. E pois esse, sei lá.
Jogar beach tennis todos os dias.
Joga sim, acho que é para curtir a vida. Sim.
É bom, é bom. É bom aprender isso no Brasil, né? Como,
É,
como nós
é.
fazemos.
So, sim, eu gosto aqui. So,
Já pensou em levar alguém pra lá pra aprender a trabalhar mesmo, ficar focado e tal? Pega alguém que não curte muito a vida, ó. Você curte muito a vida, você merece passar um tempo trabalhando lá em Denver.
não
Some
entendi,
friend,
desculpa.
you got it. Let me tell you again. Yeah,
Repita,
like
pouco
if
mais
you see
devagar.
someone from Brazil, like you enjoy life that much, so you deserve to come with me someday to spend like a month in Denver working a lot or something like this.
Uh,
Have you thought about this or somewhere you met
to, to,
someone you met?
I'm sorry, to not be working or?
Yeah. It's just telling you, like, for example, you say people in Brazil they like to enjoy the life that much, you know, like we enjoy the life and you do stuff.
Right.
You like to be with friends or something like
Right.
this, and you came here to learn this lifestyle, you know, this mindset or something, you know. So have you thought with yourself, you know, like to take someone with you and say you enjoy life that much, you deserve to spend some time, you know, because you were in your home country,
Got it.
working, focusing career, something like this.
And bring them to the U.S.
Yeah. You have to. You need to live my old life or something like this
Acho que essa vida
to
é
see
melhor.
what is variety or something. You got it?
Yeah.
Confusing question, but
Não acho que
vale a pena.
Val-
Worth.
Não, acho que a vida aqui é
Boa
melhor.
demais, boa demais.
É melhor. Acho que sim. Não acho que uma pessoa de aqui vai para
Aham.
Estados Unidos comigo.
É.
Talvez eu tenha uma namorada, mas
Isso é muito louco.
É.
Isso é muito louco, sabe por quê? Porque, tipo, a... muita gente aqui no Brasil, você entende, beleza? Muita gente tem um sonho de morar em países ricos, né? Por exemplo, Estados Unidos,
sim.
Canadá, Inglaterra. E quando você chega lá, né? O sonho de muita gente lá é vir morar num lugar como aqui. Não é? É como se fosse, por exemplo, muita gente acha, por exemplo, principalmente no Canadá, né, que é muito frio, né? Colorado também é um estado frio, né? Aí você olha assim, velho, se você envelhecer, para pessoas velhas envelhecer, não é legal num lugar frio, né? Porque você, tipo, não é bom pra saúde, digamos assim, né? E aí, tipo, o sonho de muita gente é se aposentar para ir morar no México, na Flórida ou em lugares como aqui no Brasil. Concorda comigo? Tu percebe isso lá?
Você acha que essas pessoas sentem falta de Brasil?
Não, eu acho que eles they would like to when get retired come and live in a place like here. You know, it's like they dream or something.
Sim.
Or a lot of people I know, you know, they would like to live in a place like here. Or they spend like the winter time to come to a place like here, you know, like it's crazy. Right? Because it's the opposite.
Sim.
You got it?
Nós muita sorte para viver um lugar como isso.
Yeah.
Antes nos aposentar, to retire?
Aposentar, to retire.
So close. That's
So
that's
close.
a good word.
Yeah.
You know, you're not using retire that much.
Say again.
Aposentar. I'm learning new words every day. Today I learned.
Which one?
I learned the phrase vucu vucu.
Vucu. Shit.
You-
Who says something like this?
Vucu-
It's like have different, you know.
I think vucu vucu, like
Yeah.
you're
Depends,
a lot of things going on. It's
yeah. It's
vucu
one
vucu.
way to say something like this.
Why? What else does it mean?
Could be sex as well. Like
Just means like no.
it was just like vucu vucu.
Like
some guys say things like this.
nos tem vucu vucu.
Yeah. Who says isso for you?
Foi uma podcast para ouvir português. Foi um podcast. Eu desejo, mas foi um podcast para aprender português.
Okay.
Sim, mas esse é engraçado para fazer learners.
Yeah, yeah,
Aprendes de
aprendizagem,
de
aprendizagem.
linguagem completamente diferente significa
Yeah, yeah,
que não é
yeah. It's
verdade.
so challenging, like to
So,
come here and speak Portuguese in a podcast.
mas so pouco eu não posso isso.
Pode, tranquilo, pode. De boa, o YouTube não vai dar problema.
Posso caminhar no restaurante e se tem muitas pessoas lá, eu posso falar
Vucu, vucu, pode.
caraca, muito vuca aqui. Ou a pessoa acha que todo mundo tem transar lá.
It
Depende.
depends on the sense, depends in the context or something,
É.
It's,
Ok, eu vou
you have to be
testar.
careful when you say something like this or where you say something like this.
Ok.
And it also depends who said,
Uh-huh. Well,
Or-
it would be me that said it if
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
test it out.
Okay,
So
yeah. And what kind of circumstance, like
Yeah.
that's the point.
Yeah, I'll try it and I'll let you know.
Okay,
I'll let
what's
you know how
happened
to.
after?
We might have to have a podcast just about my experiment when I said vuku vuku and what happens and what I've learned from it.
Yeah. Won't be so bad.
So
People
yeah,
won't-
learning new words every day though. So
Yeah, nice. And now aposentar. It's the second word.
aposentar,
It's also a nice word.
It's a nice. Why is it?
No, I mean when it happens, like
When it
the
happens,
sense,
yeah. I think got a while towards
especially
them.
if you are young.
Right. It's one of those words though, where I'm like memorizing it, and then I think to myself, I almost never use this word in my regular speech.
Yeah.
So now I have these words that like I know, but I almost am never gonna use them.
Yeah. This one you say?
Yeah, I mean, how often are you saying retire in everyday speech? Not unless you are retired or you work with retired people or you work in helping people retire.
When you met someone, a woman, like,
Uh-huh.
okay, what do you do for living? I'm retired.
You think that would work with the
No.
woman? I don't know. You think they'll like that?
Like someone, like you met
Eh?
someone and then like I'm retired. It's nice to know. I don't know. Like if people like to say, I don't know.
So,
When I'm
okay.
meeting someone, it's
Eu vou testar esse também quando eu no restaurante testar vucu vucu.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about digital marketing. You said you work with digital marketing. What kind of inside of this completely complex world you do? Because so many things you do. For example, right now you are doing a kind of digital marketing here, but what kind of what do you do?
I work with mostly a couple different things, but the majority is with social media, both in organic and paid advertisements.
Cool.
Yeah, and allows me, as long as I have my computer and things, I can travel around. Just need computer and good Wi-Fi. And yeah, it's
So you create content or something?
I create content, but I also do all the management and the ad management and all that fun stuff. Yeah. So
You think it's fun?
no.
Why not? It's fun.
It's it can be interesting, but I don't wake up in the morning and I can't wait for some digital marketing today. So the yeah, but no, there's things I like about it a lot, especially being able to have freedom from it and
Yeah. This part is the best one, right?
So-
you can live here and work from whatever you want to. So
right.
it's nice. It's nice. So you run ads for. You have some clients. You are a kind of agency. What kind of clients you have? Like what kind of business they work for?
It's anything from B to B to B to C. So have nonprofits, have restaurants, have bars, have companies selling products. Yeah, anything. Yeah, as long as I can do. Yeah, so as long as I can do the work for them, then I've got no limitations.
N- Most of these companies come from US or something.
Um, most of them are from the U.S. Although once my Portuguese is better, yeah, I can try
You
getting
want to
some.
pick up some companies from here because it's not so popular. This kind of, I mean, run ads.
Uh-huh.
Like it's not so many guys here at social media, but almost nobody here. It's not so like when you get to US, everybody know how to run like a Google AdWords or Facebook ads or Meta ads or something like this. But here is not so like not so all the guys do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so
It's traffic
I
manager,
think,
paid,
yeah,
paid.
opportunity if
Yeah. But
so
yeah,
so the I yeah, no, enjoy I enjoy those parts, and it's yeah, it's always interesting to learn more about those areas.
yeah.
So
So you start doing content, create content for your own Instagram in Portuguese and English at the same
yeah.
time. You put some subtitles.
So yeah, these days I like, performing and things, but there's not much of a theater scene or performance opportunities in Pipa. So the best opportunity I have a lot of times is Instagram or making videos and things. So I've started making some videos there, and a lot of it has to just do with a gringo in Brazil trying to learn Portuguese, trying to fit in, trying to get the customs, things that are funny to me, and most of it has a comedic tone to it. Uh, but yeah, no, it's been good, and I enjoy doing it, and it's also helping me learn, new Portuguese as well. So I've
Yeah.
been enjoying it.
Was it a new account or something, or comes from US? You start this
I,
project here.
I started that here.
All right.
Yeah, it was my personal
Wha-
Instagram, and
Is a
then I was just, yeah, honestly, about maybe a month or two ago, I'm like, okay, let's start making this. Let's commit to this a little bit more and try to make some more videos. So I started making some videos, and yeah, so I've enjoyed it so far. So so
Cool.
the
Yeah, but you don't know yet where you're gonna get this project. I mean, like, what do you?
what like my goal is for it.
Yeah,
For right now, I'm
just have fun.
I'm enjoying it. So it's helping me, with my
Portuguese.
Portuguese. It helps fulfill, my want to do something comedic. Um, but no specific, goals. If something comes from it, amazing. If not, yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it's yeah, that's enough for right now. So
It's cool. It's cool. Well, it sounds like it happens a lot with people come from Pipa, because you enjoy the nature, you enjoy the lifestyle, and then you relax a little bit. You turn the brakes on.
uh-huh.
Like when you start, yeah, it doesn't happen only with you. If everybody, when people come here, they put the brakes on, and they ask themselves, again about things. You are not the only person who tell me something like this. Like it's so interesting you tell me this because I can get this kind of standard for many people.
So yeah,
It's
it's I
crazy.
think I
It's
think
crazy,
there's a
People becomes more
you can
slowly,
you can be very content here. You can
yeah,
be
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Um,
You can be satisfied.
you can be satisfied.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy. It's crazy.
the yeah, no, it's interesting.
But you think it's good for you or this kind of I mean like this behavior or
I think to be enjoying and satisfied with your life uh is awesome and something that many people don't have, but I think at the same time it's always good to have goals and aspirations and be working towards those things that excite you, things you're moving towards. So I think it's a balance of
Yeah.
both of those. But if you just are focused on that and you're
Yeah.
not enjoying life, then what's the point of being alive?
Yeah.
But if you're just sitting there doing nothing, then life can get boring.
Yeah, but
So
for example, you are learn Portuguese, like it's so hard.
yeah, it's
I
very
mean,
hard.
you'd be it's a really, huge goal for life. I
Yeah.
would say something like this. A language like Portuguese for English speakers is crazy, So yeah, it's a goal, like it's a tremendous one.
So that's If I can get Portuguese, I'll be very happy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's gonna take a couple more years to be at the level I want to be at, but I'm making progress little by little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so nice, man. Nice to have you here, man.
So thank you.
Like really nice to enjoy your jokes, You are a nice friend for drinking pitu.
Yeah, thank you.
Você é
Yeah.
bom amigo para beber,
Yeah.
você é um bom amigo para beber pitu,
Yeah.
um
Obrigado.
bom amigo para conversar sobre coisas disruptivas, né?
Yeah.
Porque é uma carreira diferente,
Mhm.
formas de ver a vida diferente, assim,
Yeah.
e é muito bom trazer isso pra galera aqui do Beach
É,
Nomads.
muito obrigado. Eu tenho pergunta também. Então, para você, esse podcast só é desculpa, então você pode beber cachaça sem pessoas julgar você.
Pode ser,
Acho assim,
É que eu digo pra minha mulher em casa que vou fazer podcast e chamo as pessoas pra beber
esse
cachaça.
segredo?
É um segredo, Mas ela não assiste, então tá tudo certo.
Ela não assiste?
Ela não assiste.
Ok.
Ela-
Eu não quero começar bruta entre vocês.
Eu sei, dá pra perceber.
Sim, ok. Mas ela não assiste, sem problema.
Massa.
So,
Onde as pessoas podem te encontrar nas redes sociais, se quiserem contratar talvez um show. Vai ver que tem um monte de gringo aqui que queira, vamos chamar um comediante pra fazer um show em inglês. Mas tem muita gente, né? Sei lá.
fala um pouco mais devagar, desculpa.
Where people can find you on social media, if they want to make something with you, like another podcast, or just have some P2 with you, or some get your servers like comedian or something.
Yeah, I'm always down to collaborate with new people. You can just knock on my door. Yeah, specifically when I'm sleeping, just knock until I wake up, and then maybe, tell me what the deal is and why you're waking me up in the middle of the night.
All right.
But they can find me on Instagram
Cool.
at Brazil, Brasil, spelled the Brazilian way, .gringo.comedia.
Gringo.
No, Brasil.gringo.comedia. Com S.
Brasil.gringo.comédia.
Exactamente.
Comédia. That's all.
Sim.
That's all. So he's open for some collabs. So if you guys want to do something together, it's open. The doors are open, especially at night.
So, quando
no, especially at night, no. Especially to wake
me
you
up. Wake me up. So, exatamente.
Yeah.
Muito obrigado por convidado para ser aqui.
Foi massa,
foi muito divertido. E grátis cachaça. Muito obrigado. Sim.
Valeu.
Obrigado.
Valeu.